So we all know Xabi Alonso officially came here a couple days ago. Let me take a sip of my water for this. And we're finally starting to get to the nitty gritty. He had his first press conference today, and he talked a little bit about Garnacho, some on Jackson, some on Enzo. But the main thing he's always been saying since he came in is just he wants the team to be united. Completely understand, because I feel like Chelsea literally have not been united for the past how many years. There's so many fans who don't even watch games because they feel like the team is just all over the place, which I understand the disconnect with some of the players. Look, I feel a connection with a lot of the players on the team, maybe because literally 90% of them are literally my age, so that might be it. But as we get into things here, the main thing in Xabi's press conference is always just about togetherness, and it's something we need. But we're going to speak here on Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson will be coming on the tour with Chelsea FC. To me, brilliant news. For some reason, I have such a weird relationship with Nicholas Jackson. I love him. I want him to be part of the team so bad. I'm not saying he's amazing. I'm not saying he's going to be some world beater in the team. But look, I like him. I'm glad he's at least coming. You know, if he sucks, get rid of him. I've been so 50-50 with Jackson anyway. There's times where I think he's going to be amazing. I think he could always be part of the squad. I think he could be a Chelsea legend because he's claimed he wants to be. But with Jackson, you know, especially with those red cards that he gets, you know, against I think Flamengo and I think Newcastle towards the end of the season where we had the World Cup. But with him, it's just, again, 50-50 half the time. I want him to never play for Chelsea FC again half the time. I see him score a hat-trick against Tottenham, 3 years ago? And I'm literally, like, in love with him. So, again, I'm glad he's at least going on the tour. We'll kind of see what happens with him. But I know with Jackson, he wants to be starting every game. And unfortunately, I feel like at Chelsea FC, like, you're going to come in, mate. We all know João Pedro's better than you. We all know João Pedro's going to be starting. Like, you're not going to be able to come in and be the starter. And, you know, if we play the 4-3-3 with Alonso, which I don't think we will, because I think we'll be playing the 3 at the back. But if we don't, he could play winger. I could see him doing that. We'll have to see, especially because our wingers right now suck, and he'd probably be one of our better wingers. But I don't know. I think we're going to play the 3 at the back formation, so I just don't really see much of a way of him in the squad. But, you know, maybe he'll come and be a backup. I'd rather him than Delap. I don't know anything about Amiga, but he'll definitely be part of the squad this year. You know, we've got it's João Pedro, Jackson, Delap, Gui, and Omega. Like, you're going to have to sell these 2 of them, and I think I almost want to say give Delap another chance because he, like, I don't know, he definitely had a rough in his first season, but excuse me, my lord, that's just how it is. Again, I think Jackson's better than him. I think we all kind of know that. So we'll kind of have to see what it goes. Again, Amiga, he's going to have a role in the team just because we literally just bought him. With Gui, though, I've said this before, I feel like he does more, we see him more in the team shop modeling than we do in the actual squad. So with him, it's kind of going to be a sell. We got him for $6 million. It'll be interesting to see how much we could sell him for. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm just glad Nicholas Jackson's at least getting a chance to go on tour with us. Anyway, we move on. Garnacho, I believe, is the next topic. We spoke about him before. Xabi Alonso in his press comments, I don't remember his exact words, but he was pretty much saying that Garnacho's not going to be part of the team next year. At least is what I was collecting from the interview. Which it is what it is. It's Garnacho. I feel like we all know he's going to go. He's not good. He's not good. I've spoke about him, I feel like, a million times the past couple days. It's just unfortunate because we bought him for so much, you know. There's just not much to talk about since I have so much. Like, let's just move on from him. Like, I think Roma, I saw a couple hours ago from London Will Always Be Blue, my favorite Instagram account. Shout out to them. Yeah, it seems over. Roma seem to be interested, but they want a loan, which no thanks, mate. I don't really want to be loaning him. If you want him, just take him. Thirdly, Xabi Alonso spoke about how he wants Enzo Fernandez in the team. Please and thank you. I love Enzo Fernandez. I want him to stay in the squad so bad. I've spoke about him a million times before as well, so that's why this is just going to be a quick video on the interview. But I want him to stay, especially since we got rid of Santos. I feel like Enzo has to stay. If he doesn't, you got to splash the cash. At this point, I don't even think Real Madrid want Enzo Fernandez, so I think he would have to stay regardless. So, yeah, that's what I mainly got from the interview. Again, it's all about togetherness. But we want to sign this man from Real Vallecano. The team in La Liga, Pep Xavier. I don't have my notes with me, so I literally don't know off the top of my head. But if you follow anything about Chelsea, you probably already know. You get the gist of what I'm trying to say. He's 28. You play left wing back. He's only valued at 11 million. I think we want to buy him for like 25. And I'm saying that he's willing to give up some wages to come to the team. You always gotta love it when a player is willing to, lose money, lower his wages to come play because he wants to do it that bad. I mean, yeah, Chelsea have been struggling recently, but like at the same time, why wouldn't you want to come for Chelsea? Why wouldn't you want to come to Chelsea? You know what I mean? But it'd be a great experience. We didn't get Xhaka, so hopefully we get him. It's a player Xavi wants, so Xavi's got a plan for him.